Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be looking at a pair of Oakley glasses I picked up a couple months back. This pair I saw sitting on the shelf, and they immediately caught my attention because I think Oakley did a great job at matching the lens color to the frame color. Sometimes in my videos I mention that they kind of miss some opportunities by having like a really awesome looking frame, really vibrant, really colorful, and then they throw in like maybe a pair of gray lenses or something like that. And for me, it just kind of kills the whole vibe of it, or it makes it not as nice. With this one here, I think they actually did a great job. The frame itself is, it's obviously something that I do want to talk about, but I think in putting the particular pair of lenses into this, it just put it over the top for me. So I decided to go ahead and pick them up. And this is, as you guys can see there, it is a pair of Holbrooks. Now, I don't really have a lot of Holbrooks. At one point, I really did like the fit of it, but I tended to gravitate more towards glasses that have a better wrap to them, or a more of a rounded wrap to them. These, because of the shape of the lens, they tend to sit more straight on my face, so I don't gravitate towards them, but I could not help but I could not pass up picking up this particular one. And as you guys can see from the SKU there, this is the TLD, which stands for Troy Lee Designs, and this particular frame color is called Matte Purple Green to Shift frame. So basically what it does is it actually shifts the color of the frame from purple to green, and it is a matte frame. So it's not a polished, it's not a shiny frame, it's actually matte, which is really cool. But then the kicker is they went ahead and threw in some prism jade lenses in there, and I think that definitely set the frame over what it could be if they had just maybe stuck with some gray lenses or something that muted it down. Now, the best way for me to explain what this frame looks like is we've probably all seen those really cool souped up cars out on the street that they tend to look a different color as the sun hits them. That's pretty much what you get with this frame right here, when it looks really, really awesome. Now, I mentioned this one right here is the matte purple to green shift. They actually make another model of this one with the same similarities as far as the color of the frame, and that's actually a red to gold shift frame. And they did throw in a pair of bronze lenses in there. That's why I didn't pick that one up, just because what I was talking about earlier, I think the bronze lenses kind of muted down the frame. If they would have gone with something like a 24K lens or something like that with that one, I think it would have definitely set it off really nicely. To start off, they do include this really cool microfiber bag. It says 1981 Troy Lee Designs, Pop Wheelies trademark. So I like the fact that it is a different color and a different style of microfiber bag, and it goes really nice with this pair right here. So I am hoping that the camera does its justice, but as you see them right here, and again, sorry about the lights shining on the lenses, but as you see the frame here, it looks purple, at least it looks to me when I'm looking at it through the viewfinder. But as I kind of rotate the frame, I don't know if you guys can pick up those kind of green look to it, those shifts to green. I think it's again, I'm hoping the camera picks it up. But here, as I open up the stem, it looks really purple here. Obviously, they threw in the what is this, a silver icon with the silver lugs on here. Obviously, these are specific to the Holbrook model, but I think it looks cool. If they would have gone with like a black or something like that, it would have gotten lost in the shift of the frame right here. So I like the fact that they went with those silver ones there. And then the same thing on the other side. Now, the lens, as I mentioned, is a prism jade lens, so it's got a greenish hue to it. And again, I don't think these lights are giving it the best justice that you could. So I am going to turn the camera around in a little bit and throw these on. Hopefully they'll look a little bit nicer once I have them on, and you'll be able to see that shift and then the color of the lens also. But I did want to go ahead and show you guys right here at the bottom of the lens, you do have the Troy Lee Designs logo etched into the lens. That is really, really cool. And then on the inside of the frame right here, you do have their kind of signature. So it says Troy Lee Designs right there, and then on the opposite side you do have the Holbrook stamp right there, so you know that that's this model here. So okay, let me go ahead and turn the camera around. I'll put these on, and hopefully they will be able to shine a little bit nicer, and you'll be able to see that shift in the frame from purple to green, and then those prism jade lenses. Alright guys, so again, I'm hoping that this angle kind of shows off the color of the frame and the lenses a little bit better, so I'll go ahead and put these on. Yeah, it looks like the green is actually coming out really nicely. So again, this is the Prism Jade lenses, so it's a green hue to the lenses. They're fairly dark, so these are perfect for just kind of hanging out, driving around, walking around, and stuff like that. And then I'm hoping that it picks up that green to purple shift on the frame. It looks kind of green as I'm seeing it here in front of the cameras in the front. Obviously, in the beginning of the video, you saw it was more of a purple hue to it. So I really like what they did with this particular frame. Again, I think they matched the color of the frame and the color of the lens very, very nicely. They could have thrown in some gray lenses there, and that would have just kind of muted it down for me. But I think this particular combination, you know, it makes them shine, makes them very vibrant, which again, it's something that I wish they would have done with the other color frame in this particular line. Instead of doing those bronze lenses, maybe done like a 24K or something, you know, really bright, or maybe like a fire, or I don't know, some other color besides just the bronze. But these look really nice. Now again, these do sit a little bit more straight on your face, so you are going to have a bit of a gap right on the side right here. So if you're looking for something with a little bit more of a wrap, then obviously these would not be it. But if you're looking for something to, like I mentioned, to just hang out, it is an O-matter frame, so it's nice and light, so you're not going to have to worry about, you know, them bothering you, especially if you have them on for a prolonged amount of time. These are great for driving, especially if if you're just driving for a long time. They're going to block out the sun really nice. They're nice and dark lenses. But just walking around, hanging out, these are perfect. Hanging out at the beach, hanging out, at a pool or something like that. You're not going to have to worry about these going anywhere. And then, as you walk inside, you can throw them on top of your head. This is kind of like what I do. And then once you're done, you can just bring them back down and you are good to go. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys these because I think if you're in the market for something that's a little bit, colorful, but it's still a matte frame, so it's not, really shiny, then these are a great example of that. And like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, the best way of me to rationalize these, or to just kind of to make you understand what they look like, is again those nice souped up cars that have that custom paint job on them that kind of changes the look, depending on what angle or how the sun hits them and stuff like that. This is pretty much what you're going to get with this pair right here. So again, this is the Troy Lee Designs Holbrook. This particular one is in the matte purple green shift frame, and then it has the Prism Jade lenses. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.